It's that time of the year where the bees,
They're not biting yet, right?
bees don't bite.
Well, some sting, I should say.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
They sting.
Yes.
No, they're just they're getting silly acting because it's getting cooler at night, so they start slowing down.
I don't mind the bees so much. They're cute. The spiders.
Yeah, you can just kind of like shoo them, and then they'll just go on their merry way.
Unless they go get friends to come back and get you.
That's true, too.
Sylvia, you're scaring everybody. All right. We do have something to talk about, though. We were just talking a little bit about Milton, and I want to dive a little bit into the details for us. So the latest update came out at 4 p.m. We now have maximum sustained winds of 180 miles per hour. The wind gusts with this thing up to 220 miles per hour. So this is now a Category 5. But something to kind of keep in mind is that Category 5 hurricane winds begin at 157 miles per hour. We are way above that. Again, at 180 miles per hour, and only 2 times since 1950 has there been a hurricane with this strength of winds in the Gulf of Mexico. So this is a really, really significant storm, and it's moving east at about 10 miles per hour. It's likely going to maintain its Category 5 strength for another day or so, but then fortunately, slowly as it approaches the Florida west coast here, likely making landfall somewhere right around Tampa. It's probably going to be a high-end Category 3, possibly still a Category 4. So we're still going to have really powerful winds along with this, but as we know, water is the main concern, and actually water and storm surge, that creates the largest hassle for a lot of the folks that live here. And this is the type of storm surge that we're expecting with Hurricane Milton as this begins to work its way in. Many locations along the Gulf Coast, from Tampa Bay down towards Sarasota and then almost down to Cape Coral, it's looking like 12 feet or higher of storm surge is going to be possible. So this is going to be another very devastating storm moving across Florida later on this week, likely making landfall sometime Wednesday night. Your high temperatures here at home, it was a beautiful day for us. We had highs that made it into the upper 60s. We had 67 degrees at O'Hare. Your 5-day forecast here, temperatures over the coming days are going to be slightly warmer in the lower 70s, and that's above average still. Typically for this time of October, your average high is right around 67 degrees. So we're going to be about 5 or 6 degrees above that through Thursday, and then way above that by Friday with a high in the 80s before temps come crashing down just in time for this upcoming weekend. So if you've been hoping for that fall-like feel, you're definitely going to get it this weekend, and then early next week, we may only be in the upper 50s for your high temperatures by Monday. Satellite and radar, we have a little bit of cloud cover that's trying to work its way through the area right now, but we're not seeing any rain associated with that. It's just not quite as sunny for all of us. Futurecast taking us through tonight, we're going to have clear, calm conditions. Temperatures tonight dropping down to the mid to upper 40s, and then taking us through the daytime hours of your Tuesday, lots of sunshine. We're still going to have that northwesterly wind flow. Temperatures, though, warming up just fine. We're in the low 70s after waking up in the 40s, and Wednesday looks like it's pretty much going to be a carbon copy. We wake up in the 40s, warm up to the low 70s during the afternoon, and then by Thursday, we're once again in the 70s. It's not until Friday that we see those high temperatures bouncing up into the 80s again. For tonight, 48 degrees in the city. We'll have west-northwesterly winds dying down to be about 3 to 6 miles per hour, so fairly calm conditions tonight. Out in the suburbs, it's going to be dropping down to the low to mid 40s, so be prepared for that. A very chilly start to the day. 7-day forecast, lots of sunshine all the way through Thursday. Friday, a few more clouds around. This weekend, we're in the upper 60s and then 50s for highs by Monday. Keep it here. We have more local news coming up.